We recently neutered our Westie dog at the age of 6, and in this vlog I'm sharing our entire experience. From the preparations leading up to surgery day, the anxiety we felt seeing our dog under anesthesia, to his recovery in the days that followed. I filmed everything and I'm gonna walk you through every step. How we managed his food and water restrictions, how we used a surgical suit to avoid the dreaded cone of shame, and how we kept our dog comfortable during his recovery. So if you're thinking about getting your dog neutered or you're just curious about the process, this video is for you. Oh, and by the way, this is gonna be a long vlog, so if you're interested in something specific, feel free to just browse through the chapters and skip to whichever one you wanna see. Let's dive in.
How is the baby?
What did they do to you? He's like, I'm out of here. Who knows what else they're gonna take away from me if I stay. Okay.
Sami.
He can barely stand, like his back legs don't even work well and he's going. As you can see, the surgery went well and our dog Sami came out of the anesthesia with more energy than we were expecting. But the story doesn't begin here, so let's go back to the night before. The instructions from the vet are to not feed Sami after 9 p.m. Just so you get an idea, his mealtime was about half an hour ago. It's 7:30, it's past his dinner time, he's hungry and he's asking for food, and I'm trying to hold out until 9 p.m. so that I can give him the food at the latest time possible, so that he's not as hungry in the morning. I'm preparing Sami's dinner. There he is. So tomorrow the surgery is at 2 p.m. and the vet said that he should have his last meal at 9 p.m. and it's 9 p.m. right now, so I'm gonna give him his dinner. His usual meal time is around 7, so he's been asking for his food for 2 hours. But don't worry, he got a lot of treats. So this is his food. He eats a home-cooked diet, and this is some venison meat with a mix of veggies like broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, what else did I put in here? Some mushrooms, just a few chestnuts for carbs, and a little bit of rolled oats, also, you know, for carbs, so that he doesn't go hungry. So this is pretty much the amount of food that he gets. I'm gonna put it in a microwave here, just to heat it up a little bit, 30 seconds. Okay. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a like below and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Now that Sami is fed and happy, that means I can have my dinner too. And the fact that he literally just had his dinner doesn't stop him from counting my every bite. Okay, I'm getting ready for bed and I got him to drink a little bit of water, which I'm really happy about because I have to take away his water now. Are you done, buddy? Yeah? You can't have any more water until tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, so I'm taking away his water because he can't have any water until his surgery. So it's gonna be a while. And we've got one more water in the bedroom because we have one in the kitchen and one here right next to his bed. We're gonna just take that out too. Good morning. The hardest thing right now is for me to remind myself not to feed Sami. Because every time I come into the kitchen and I make my coffee, it's habit that I take out his food and I give him his breakfast. Yes, and you're hungry, I know. Yeah, but one thing that I can do is give him his pill. He takes this pill every morning. It's this tiny little thing. It's a vasodilator for his heart because he has a big heart and it's a whole thing. I might make a video at some point about it. But the point is that I need to give him this pill. The vet said that it's okay, that I can give it to him, just no food, no water. So we're gonna, yeah, you know what it is. Whenever I say it's the pill, he does like, and he goes away. Yes, you have to take it, sorry. You have to take it. Anda cá. Pastiluzza. Sei pastiluzza. Oh, I know. Adesso aí. Good job. Good. Oh my God, he keeps doing that. Now, how do I explain to him that I didn't forget about his breakfast, that I'm not a terrible dog mom, that he's just not allowed to have it? driving to the vet right now. Sami is in the back sleeping, and he was actually pretty calm after our morning walk, because I realized that once his time window for breakfast ran out, he just kind of forgot that he didn't eat. So he was really calm. He napped a little bit before we left, and now, as you can see, he's super chill. Probably because he has no idea what's waiting for him. An hour and a half later, we arrived at the vet. The first thing to do was get some blood work done to make sure that Sami is healthy and ready for his surgery.
Mais uns beijinhos. Muito bem. Mais beijinhos. Muito bem, Sam. Muito bem. Mais beijinhos, mais. Anda beijinhos. Mais. Parece que estou a gozar, mas é verdade. Olha isto, a diferença de beijinhos.
What the vet is saying here is that Sami is so stressed right now that it's hard to draw blood. Now, I didn't know that. Basically, what happens is no matter how hard she tries, the blood doesn't flow into the syringe. And she noticed a huge difference when I was giving him kisses. Apparently, it made him relax enough that she could get the job done. I just find it so adorable that kissing has such a huge effect, even on my dog, who normally avoids being kissed every chance he gets.
Vai correr bem, beijinho à mamãe. Claro que sim. É bom menino. Vai correr bem. Diz tchau ao pai, diz.
The blood tests came back perfect, and with that, our puppy was taken to the surgery room as we stayed behind and waited. Two hours later, we were told that we can come down and see Sami. Everything went well, and he's waking up from the anesthesia right now, so we can come and sit with him.
Oh, Sami.
Oh, Sami, que vai ver-te. Oh, papá.
Sami. Oh.
Oh. Oh, diz mamãe, o que me tiraram? Não, ele parece. Não foi nada com ele. Bebeu uns copinhos à noite.
So Sami is out of the surgery. As you can see, he's okay. He's still under a little bit. And it was super nice of the vet that she let us come here downstairs in the surgery room so that we can be with him until he fully awakens. So we're going to be here for maybe half an hour more, and then she said we can put him on the floor, and when he walks, then we can go. Everything was okay, and I also asked her to do a teeth cleaning. You know, as long as we're here and he's under, I thought it would be good to clean his teeth. So she did that, and that's why he's salivating. So I have this tissue to wipe him. He was really happy when he saw us coming in. He could barely stand, and he really wanted to come to me. You can tell that he's spaced out. He's basically high right now. They gave Sami a painkiller to keep him comfortable, and we're going to give him another one tomorrow. The vet said that he will recover fully in about a week. But once the anesthesia wears off, he can go about his life normally. Like, we can take him out for a walk and feed him dinner tonight as usual. He's still trembling, and the vet said that it's normal because it's from the anesthesia. That's what they do when they wake up. And we also asked what are some signs, you know, if he's not okay, if he's not recovering okay, like what should we pay attention to so that, you know, we can call in case something's wrong. And she said that if he doesn't want to eat, or if he doesn't want to walk, or he just has a posture like that, you know, then we know that he's not feeling well, and we can call the number of the vet and see. And she's also going to give us a pill so that in case he throws up, which apparently is something that can happen, we can give him the pill. It's anti-vomit, so then he'll be okay. We've got all our bases covered. He's like, I'm out of here. Who knows what else they're gonna take away from me if I stay. Okay.
Sami.
He can barely stand, like his back legs don't even work well, and he's going. He's always in a hurry. I know, it hurts. It's uncomfortable. What did they do to you? Okay. Good job.
How is the baby?
We were
Come on!
we were just coming to you.
Vedi come si iniziate! Vedi come si iniziate! Sami! E ti metti la bambina! Ti devi maluca! Sami, come on! Come on, Sami!
Andaka.
E te cá, Sami! Sami! Oh, Sami! Come on! No.
The vet said that we should stay for another half an hour and take him for a walk. And as you can see, he's already walking normally and peeing and everything. So it's amazing. We ended up paying 225 euros for Sami's surgery, including the medication and the teeth cleaning. Now it's time to go home. Sami usually has the whole back seat for himself, but this time I'm gonna sit with him in the back so I can keep an eye on him. He's already got his surgery suit on, and he couldn't be cuter. We just arrived home after Sami's surgery. He got neutered today. Everything went really well, thankfully. He's still a little bit woozy, but he's doing great. It's time for dinner. The vet said that after 8 p.m. he can have both food and water. So I put a little bit of food. She said small portions and soft food, which is great because he already eats a home-cooked diet. So I put a little bit of food on his plate here, and yeah, he's got to be really hungry because he hasn't had anything to eat in almost 24 hours. And I even heard his stomach growl at some point. So let's feed him. I'm really happy that I chose to buy a recovery suit that Sami can wear instead of the cone of shame. It's more practical and comfortable for him, because you see, he can eat and sleep and drink water without bumping his cone everywhere or without me having to take the cone out and put it back on. The only thing is, as you can see, it's a pretty large fit. I wish it was one size smaller, but I found a solution to making it smaller, and I'm gonna show you later in this video. If you're curious to know more about this, go watch my previous video where I talk about where I bought this suit and why it's more convenient than using a cone. So he finished his tiny portion and he's still licking the bowl, hoping for more. I can't feed you anymore because then you're gonna throw up. Sami is asleep and he's so cute. I just can't stop kissing him. This recovery suit turned out to be just great. It's still a little bit too large, but if he doesn't walk a lot, it's good enough, you know, because he can't reach and lick anything. And tonight we're probably gonna take him in bed with us, maybe put him in between us so that he doesn't try to climb off. And I'm gonna keep the collar handy so that in case he manages somehow to lick himself, the collar is going on. But so far, he is doing absolutely amazing. He hasn't whined at all. He doesn't seem to be in any kind of pain. So everything is just really, really good. He's a little baby. We ended up bringing Sami's little dog bed up in our bed and we placed it between us. I zipped up his crate where he usually sleeps because for the first few nights I want to keep an eye on him and make sure that he doesn't try to mess with his wound. As morning came, we woke up to our dog sleeping belly up, comfortable and without a care in the world. He slept through the night and he didn't seem to be in any kind of pain. He was probably also tired from the long day he had. On his first morning after the surgery, he ran into the living room and jumped on the high end of the couch. You could never guess that he'd had surgery less than 24 hours earlier. He rubbed himself on the carpet and got some well-deserved back rubs. Time for our morning walk. After I took off his surgery suit and we went out into the hallway, he acted very frantic and he wanted to scratch the area. Then he ran on the neighbor's doormat. I think he felt the cold air right on the wound and he was visibly uncomfortable. Even as we got in the elevator, he was really irritated and impatient. You're gonna notice that our elevator has no door. Don't be freaked out by that. It's a little bit unusual, but we kind of got used to it. The walks were normal from the very first day. Sami had no problem walking around, sniffing, and doing his business. No sign of pain or discomfort. But then again, whenever we're outside, he gets so focused that he seems to forget if anything's bothering him. That's probably something that all terriers do. As soon as we got home, it was time to clean the wound. Our vet instructed me to use an antiseptic diluted with a little bit of water and gently disinfect the wound. I admit I was a little bit stressed because I imagine the area is super sensitive, but judging by Sami's lack of reaction, I think I was gentle enough. I'm glad to say I only had to do it this one time. And after that, I just left it alone to heal. In the first few days, Sami got to eat 3 meals a day because we had to feed him smaller portions. And he had the antibiotics and anti-inflammatory meds to take with his meals at specific times a day. Let me just tell you this. I never heard him complain that he was getting too much food. As for Sami's surgery suit, I had to adjust it constantly because it kept slipping down his paws and tripping him, and it was just slipping pretty much everywhere. So the next day I decided to make some adjustments. as you can tell, I'm not a tailor by any means, and this is probably gonna look like a hot mess by the time I'm finished. But the important thing is that it stays put on Sami's body. So far, me and my husband monitored him at all times. We took turns going to the bathroom because we were worried that he's gonna try to lick himself or scratch at the area. But the little guy was very chill. He didn't try anything, and honestly, this whole experience was easier on him than I thought. We did this 5 days before Christmas, and we thought we're gonna spend the holidays at home looking after Sami. But the truth is, he was fine from day one. He slept a little bit more the first couple of days, which is completely normal because of the anesthesia. And honestly, I'm happy that he was able to sleep through the night. He wore the suit for about 4 days, and then we took it off because he didn't seem to need it anymore. All in all, it was a quick recovery, and we even got to visit our friends on Christmas Day, and Sami was already back to normal by then. It's now been 2 months since we neutered him, and I'm starting to notice some changes in his behavior. Let me know if you want to know more about that, and I might make a future video. If you're still here, please leave me a comment to tell me if this video helped you in any way. And if you've been through this with your dog as well, was your experience any different than mine? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in next week's video.